A question. In the Mexican standoff scene with Ironhide, is there a setup I missed to his badass sound at the end is class dismissed? Did I miss the setup?
Yeah, yes. there was nothing.
I didn't understand that at all.
I'd have much preferred that didn't do an Mexican standoff bit, and just after he crashed into them, developed into an awesome fist fight.
Yeah.
Whereby he killed them both in a really, really cool way. Rather than a Mexican standoff, which completely killed the action dead.
Yeah.
Then a couple of lines, and then some just domination.
I don't understand why they do that. Occasionally, the Transformers like weapons, guns, are like they shit themselves because someone's got one. But other times they get shot all the time and they're like, oh, I'm not even feeling this.
Yeah.
I don't really get it. Like sometimes they're like, oh fuck, he's got a gun. But
sometimes it'll be the same gun as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes people will be terrified of, say, Optimus's gun, which sometimes is the BFG 9000, and sometimes they won't give a shit. It's like a pistol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very odd.
One thing I did miss in this third installment was the twins. Yeah, no one liked them.
I loved the twins.
I think they're sick, they're awesome.
The twins are what like Jar Jar Binks was like in the first one. Episode of Star
They're more
Wars.
racist.
Yeah,
Just
they were just comic relief. Two black teenagers or something, I don't know. Just being stupid and rude and funny. I don't know, it was not necessarily necessary, but a bit funny.
I was talking to a friend the other day, and I said, the twins in Transformers 2 are racist. He goes, no, they're not racist, they're just stereotypes. I said, yes, but that is still racist.
What's like the characters are stereotypes? The way their actual faces look are racist.
Yeah.
That's racist.
Yeah. No, I'm glad that Michael Bay left them out of this movie.
Yeah.
I think he needed something to replace them.
Which he did.
Well, he tried to, didn't he, with the other two, like the Scottish one.
Yeah.
Didn't he make like a Scottish one, an Irish one, and a fat one?
Yeah,
Wasn't
that
that
one was
a thing
English.
that he made?
Yeah.
Autobots have accents now.
I like the idea of, because the hillbillies, the best bits were when the hillbillies were just not being racist, just being pricks. You know when there's that guy who's panicking from the university and they like call him a bitch. Things like that, like an Autobot who's not a paragon of virtue, who just takes the piss out of people and has a go, and they kind of did it with the Scots. But I'd like to see more of it.
Yeah. Quick question now, what do you think a hillbilly is?
What do you mean?
The twins aren't hillbillies.
The Hicks, aren't they?
No.
What are they?
They're supposed to be kind of a parody from urban black people.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Wow, that went way over your head. the least subtle gag imaginable went right over your heads.
No, I missed that.
But I thought like their replacement, like you were saying, their replacement in this movie was the Scottish guy. Whatever. I thought it just didn't work as well because he went half-assed about it.
Yeah, they introduced them way too late. If they introduced them early on and had some more building up.
Yeah.
Because they also had the thing of being badass.
Yeah.
So they were when they transformed into cars, they weren't just cars. They were big round cars covered in guns.
Yeah, which I was disappointed they didn't really do anything with that.
Yeah, they fired a few shots across the bow.
They just drove around mostly.
Pretty much the only major thing they did was cut Optimus down from some
yes.
wires.
Yeah, that was their good part.
You want to destroy Optimus Prime's dignity.
That was funny.
Yeah, seriously, what was the point?
Beaten by wires. He was like in all his suit. He had his wings, he had his swords and whatever, and wires.
Bear in mind, the wires he got tangled in were what he fell into after falling through a building and smashing through every bit of wall and brick and just ripping it apart as if it was just a piece of paper. Then he hit a few little wires.
Sealed cables from a crane.
And he was like, guys, help me.
You're the leader of the Autobots. You defeat by a few wires.
There was even a shot where there seemed to be that awkward moment where they're trying to untangle a slinky, where there was just these two Autobots like sort of standing there going, you alright, yeah, we're just going to try and pull on this bit now, yeah, cool, we'll be in the fight later. Show the fight again.
Yeah, a bit like that annoyed me when Shia LaBeouf was like swinging around Starscream or whatever with his hook, and the military guy was trying to cut him loose. That dragged on for so long.
Yeah,
That bomb, when they used them bombs later, they exploded immediately.
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf puts it in, it takes about 20 minutes to explain, they've got time to cut him out, and
a nice bit for the 3D.
Yeah,
rubbish bit
definitely.
for the actual game.
Do you know what was really odd in that last sequence as well? as a kind of scene where all the Autobots sit down and say, okay, this is the plan. Humans, you're going to go blow up you're going to go blow up the MacGuffin, the box thing, the magic powers. Okay. At the same time, okay, Optimus is going to go fight, what was his name? Shockwave. But first, we need the Wreckers to go distract him. The Wreckers distract him, then 10 minutes later, after, he couldn't have been distracted anymore, he's then killing the humans, then Optimus turns up 10 minutes again later.
It's slow. Yeah. I thought their plan was very, humans, you go in, we'll back you up.
We'll cover you.
We'll be in there eventually.
Instead of just saying, okay, save day, we just need to blow up that one box.
Yeah, it took them a while.
Do we have any volunteers on Autobots to maybe sacrifice themselves? Maybe just go in, blow it up.
It really did rely on the humans during that, because the Autobots were always driving behind them, whatever, because they were going for the element of surprise.
Yeah.
But they could have done so much better, even though they didn't really lose anyone.
You know what I thought was odd? They get captured off screen, or did I just miss that?
They get captured.
There is a moment where Bumblebee's fighting, everyone seems to be fighting, and then like a few seconds later, there's just this shot of a bunch of captured Autobots, and it's just like, they fucked off at some point.
It's the first time it's happened in any film, any of the Transformers capturing the Autobots. It's always been about full-on killing the Autobots.
Yeah, since when do the Decepticons take prisoners?
Yeah, very,
because
very
they want to do the dramatic bit where they shot Einstein and then left Bumblebee.
Well, they didn't shoot
that was weird.
Yeah, the weird Einstein Autobot they introduced 2 times in a really jarring way that pretty much was, I'm going to die later in this film, but we thought you should know my face to make it mean a little more when I do.
I thought it was quite I mean, they still did do it very suddenly. I thought there might be a super saviour bit, but still...
They still executed the wrong character.
Yeah. They really... I don't know if they should have executed Bumblebee, but I think in a way he should have died for emotional value. Cause
I'd say they should have been executed there because you had the beef watching, Shia LaBeouf.
Oh yeah, of course,
the whole emotional thing of he's about to die, and it would have actually made it matter when Soundwave dies then.
Yeah.
Because you would have been, okay, he's just killed Bumblebee, one of our main characters. Soundwave has to die now.
Yeah.
Someone's got to kick his ass.
Yeah.
But instead they killed some weird robot which seems to grow hair. On his bald head.
Why does some of them have hair now?
Yeah, I don't really understand.
It was like one of the little robots had hair as well.
Well, in the second one, they had testicles.
Yeah, that was funny. The like big drill robot thing.
Yes.
The Devastator, yeah.
I mean, that was just put in for comical value, wasn't it? It was nothing really too...
It was too much.
Yeah, that was a bit weird.
I was afraid in this one it was going to be toilet humour. I was really afraid it was going to be some toilet humour. You know, it's like when they had testicles. God knows what they're going to have in the next one. But it was just how it just ended. Just suddenly ended. There was no big conclusion. They were just, yay, we defeated the Decepticons.
There was a very simple conclusion, wasn't there? Yes, we broke this pillar, so the Decepticons got sucked into nothingness, and now these two are going to get married.
Yeah, they really didn't fortify that. I mean, that pillar, that one little thing, was so crucial. They just left it on the side of the building. It's like, you know what, let's leave it exposed, not hide it.
Instead of fortifying it with all of your Decepticons.
They didn't even say protect it. They were just doing a perimeter. There wasn't like
instead
an
of
extra few.
Just having one of your main guys there, just having Sentinel Prime there. Why was Optimus? Not Optimus. Why was Megatron just sitting on the floor next to the building, just having a hissy fit?
Then a model comes along, convinces him to kill what's his name.
Right.
Well, yeah, of all people, you listen to a blonde. You know, a blonde model.
To be fair, I'd listen to whatever she's got.
Fuck it, if it's for you, I'm killing him. But it's fine.
If I was making this movie, I would just have added 2 lines to it. One would have been there, which would be the model saying, "Why aren't you in the battle?" And the other one being when the Optimus and the rest of the Transformers meet up again with Shia LaBeouf and the black guy after they've killed Starscream. Why is no one coming? We just killed Starscream.
We actually did something.
We just killed the Decepticon second in command. How about some props?
A good point you made about Megatron not being in the fight. Starscream must have been just pissing about as well. The way he came across Shia LaBeouf. He was
Yeah, he turned up, he blew up some planes, and then just stumbled upon Shia LaBeouf and just started kicking him.
But all he had to do was like flick Shia LaBeouf would have died, but no. He just seemed to lose control. As soon as Shia LaBeouf put that thing in his eye, he was fucked for some reason.
At one
All the
point,
other
he
bits
did
happened.
actually just start swinging them all around wildly on this rope from his eye, whilst he actually said the line, "I'm going to try and kick you now."
Very, very weird.
Should we move on to Transformers 2?
Well, give it a shot.
Yeah.
Another
Great film.
excellent film.
Quality.
Phil, you're the target audience, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a sucker for comic relief and explosions, thank God.
Yeah.
I'm going to get back from the
Incredible film. Possibly the best of 3.
Phil, you love the twins, yeah? Apart from comic relief, what was their purpose in the film?
Their purpose
Did they do anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did
Their
actually.
purpose was to beat the shit out of that
The Devastator.
Ian
Devastator,
thing
they did back
in a hilarious way.
Yeah, in a,
Touche.
yeah, I would have much preferred it if that isn't how they beat Devastator. That's how one of them died.
Yeah.
I'd be happy, yeah. But then again,
One got eaten and then came out of his mouth,
Yeah.
didn't he? Yeah.
another Autobot could have done that. Bumblebee could have done that.
Yeah.
He didn't do anything in the second one.
I'd love to have seen Bumblebee do more in this third one, because he did do a cool kill on
Oh, that was
whatever it was, but
Yeah, he killed someone in a
he
cool
could
way.
have, he could have done. That was pretty much all he did. He could
But
have done a
it
lot
should have
more.
been someone else who killed him, because he should have already have killed Bumblebee.
Yeah, I
And
thought.
that death would have been so. You would have cheered at that if he had
Yeah.
just killed Bumblebee because
Yeah,
He
absolutely.
deserves
so
it.
much.
Yeah, absolutely. I just think that Decepticons were way too easy in this film.
And
Even
most
though
of the
they were
Autobots didn't do a damn thing either.
Yeah,
It was pretty much down to Optimus.
I mean, that's one of the problems with the Transformers films. Is everything's pinned on Optimus.
Yes.
In the first one, it's not there. That's the problem. In the first one, he gets his ass kicked
Yeah,
anyway.
he's not in it for ages.
Yeah, in the first one, the other Autobots do quite a lot.
Which I like.
But in the third one, I just think the other one.
And the second one, he's dead for half of it.
He is dead half of it, but then he comes back and bitches on everyone.
Yeah, he goes from not being able to beat Megatron to being able to take on Megatron, Starscream, and the Fallen.
He takes down a Fallen in 30 seconds or less.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if they made a fourth one, they'd leave him. Because, by the way, he loses an arm in that in Transformers 3. I reckon they'd bring him back in the fourth one with one arm, and he'd still kick the shit out of everyone. They wouldn't
Shut him
rebuild
no
him.
arms. Come on, bitches. Is that the Black Knight and Monty Python Holy Grail? That's Optimus Prime.
But if he said "'tis but a scratch," I would have laughed my head off.
Yeah,
For the rest
but
of
it's up there with that moment where Leonard Nimoy's character, Sentinel Prime, actually says the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
Yeah.
I know we talked about it already, but that is an awesome moment when Robot Evil Spock says that.
Yeah, absolutely. But alright, what about Transformers 3 compared to 1?
More action. Yeah, I think I have to come down on the side of one. As you know, at least that wasn't quite as kind of gritty. If you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unlike some of the dark stuff in 3, I thought, that's interesting. Michael Bay just did a bunch of civilians getting vaporised. Though interestingly, in a bunch of wide shots, not their clothes. Something like that. There's stacks of clothes lying around.
Yeah, it reminded me of War of the Worlds.
Yeah.
And then they're like zapping things and stuff.
Though I would say the first one's still the best.
I don't
Personally.
know. Yeah.
I agree with you.
I don't know. There's something about the first one. It's not-
I like the fact that Megatron is frozen throughout the film until the end.
Yeah.
But then it is worth it.
I think the storyline is possibly the best in the first, purely because Megatron is actually a decent bad guy.
Yeah.
Other than that, you've got no good bad guy in the others.